Hi everyone, welcome to Style3D channel. Today, I'll introduce the object browser. The object browser is divided into 4 parts: current, scene, grading, and 3D state. The current section mainly shows all the material content used in the current garment, including fabric, graphic, button, buttonhole, zipper, top stitch, puckering, and other assets. We previously explained the assets in the menu bar, and the assets in the object browser can be directly matched with the ones in the menu. Fabric can be matched to the edit textures here. Graphic can be matched to the edit graphic here. Button can match the button here. Buttonhole match the buttonhole, and zipper can match the zipper. This applies to top stitch and puckering as well. Let's take fabric as an example to explain further. Click the plus sign to create a new fabric style. Right-click to delete the selected fabric that hasn't been applied. Next, in the Operations section, you can copy the fabric, open File, Assign, or Open Online Asset. So that's the introduction to the fabric area. The third button can change the fabric arrangement mode. It can switch to a large image mode or a list mode. Then, we have the resource library. Clicking the resource library shows a range of preset assets like garment, avatar, fabric and material, graphic, etc. Include tons of resources here. Click on the avatar resource library, where the avatars are divided into folders such as males, boys, females, girls, etc. Taking the females folder as an example, when you open it, there are several subfolders like skin, size, shoes, pose, hair, appearance, etc. The avatar we're using currently is Nana. After importing this avatar, we can edit its texture. For example, we can give her Naomi skin, and the 3D window will update instantly. We can also change her shoes here, or even modify her hairstyle. We can also select her appearance. These materials can all be applied by clicking. Next is the fabric and material area. There are many preset material types here, each including texture maps and physical properties. To add a material to the project, you can double-click to load it into the object browser. Besides preset fabrics, there are also normal map presets, categorized by fabric types. For example, normal maps for common cotton fabrics can be directly accessed here. If we want to optimize the material texture effect for a garment, we can drag the normal map to the normal map section in the property editor. Zoom in on the 3D window to observe the fabric, and you can clearly see the effect of the normal map. Next is the trim section, which includes zipper, top stitch, eyelet, and other trims. These can be used by clicking. There are also presets for commonly used trims, like snap buttons for bags. Moving down, we have scene presets, where you can add different scene styles in the 3D window. We can add a new one to see the effect. Double-click to open the new scene, and you'll notice that after the scene is imported, it includes not only our current props, but also the current lighting effects and customized view effects. Below the scene section, you can control the view of all the scene content. At the basic level, it includes the environment, and we can see settings for the scene including background, light map, lights, whether the ground should be shown, and whether wind should be added. Wind can also be displayed in the property editor by clicking the small eye button in the scene section. Next is the camera. You can change the entire 3D window by manipulating the camera here. By dragging the offset, you can shift the view, adjust the field of view size, and change the distance. In the environment section, there is also an option to display a grid. This grid divides the entire 3D window. For example, we default to a 2x2 grid, but we can adjust the number of divisions to help with left-right positioning comparisons when simulating the garment. This can assist in overall proportion and balance when creating 3D models. Below, you can show or hide props, like those imported into the scene. You can also display or hide light in the scene. The second option after the scene section is the garment pattern. This includes all the garment pattern pieces involved in the model, which can also be shown or hidden. It also includes showing or hiding sewing connections, avatar, and the avatar measure. For example, if a fixed pin is applied to the garment, it will show or hide a fixed pin in the scene. In summary, all content properties in the 3D window can be managed here. Next is the grading section, which we briefly introduced earlier, covering both grading and avatar grading. We won't go into further detail here. Finally, we have the 3D state section, where you can save key garment information in real time. For example, if a good state has been simulated, you can click the plus sign to add a garment record, essentially saving the current garment state. If you simulate the garment style again and slightly adjust it, double-click the previous garment record. And not only will the garment state revert to the saved record, but the entire view will also reset to the recorded state. That's it, guys, and I hope some of the tips will help your modeling work. If you like what we do, please liking, commenting and sharing this video. Thanks so much for watching and I will see you in next video. Goodbye.